Everything is set, ready to go. These are the players of the week. 29 carries, 550 yards. I had one player of the week. He had 8 tackles, 3 sacks, 1 interception, 1 forced fumble. All around game. All he needed was a fumble recovery. Pick 6 would have been nice too. Alright, so I'll play this game real quick and then I'm gonna take my butt to bed. Alright, so I'll go with the teal pants today.
NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas. It's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Here we go.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
The word is potential, potential, potential. Think about this guy from the time he was in high school. One of the top prospects going to college, coming out of college, mentioned as a generational type quarterback. He looks the part. Tall, big arm, surveys the field, and can take off and run when under duress.
They go play action with Lawrence. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. And Shark calls it in. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 32-yard line. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
So 4 plays, Charles, all passes here on the opening drive and already in the red zone.
And even if you're planning for them to throw the football a lot, on the opening drive, if they go 4 for 4 on you, you're off balance on defense. I've been there before.
Touchdown, Jaguars! Jamar Chase, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars drive right down the field.
All right, easy drive. Now let's go defense.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now on 2nd and 13. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. To throw is Watson. And that's going to be
Get your butt team on the field,
incomplete. The
please.
contact there
Thank you.
enough to jar that ball free. And
Butt
it
team.
brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, Joseph Charlton on to punt.
Take it right on the 30.
A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return.
And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Taylor Rapp with a pick.
And the Texans are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener, and it was the visiting Texans who came away with a victory. So they'll look to take the season series if they can win here in Houston.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Watson now to throw.
That one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
On is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well.
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Handoff running left is Etienne. These two teams, they met in Houston earlier in the season with the Texans coming out on top. So a win here in Houston would give them the season sweep. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I have not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
This one into the hands of Burton. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 45-yard line.
They go play action now. Lawrence.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar in some discomfort down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
2nd and 20.
Another try after the first down sack.
Lawrence.
That one complete. He finds Shark. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
On 3rd down, Lawrence.
Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Bullshit behind animation.
An incomplete pass
That
leads
should
to
have been a
2nd and
catch.
10 from the 25.
Lawrence going to throw again.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd
Wow.
down here, 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one
That's
off.
funny.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man.
I know I didn't trade what's name, or did I? Oh, Ross is hurt. Okay. When the hell did Ross get hurt? How long is he out for? Okay, he's out for the game. Wait, let me see something. How long is my starting left tackle out for? He's probably out for a couple weeks.
It's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Flush to his right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown.
His 5th rushing touchdown on the year, number 6.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. Lindsey, 1st down and more than that. And he takes it all the way down to the 22.
How the hell y'all gonna let him do
53
that?
yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
And you talk about great blocking up front. I don't think he was even touched, not a finger on him, until he was brought down to the ground.
I think we heard the whoosh as he went by, didn't we? Right through the gap. No one there, as you outlined. No one touched him at all. A free sprint into the secondary.
Yeah, that's what you call him. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Phillip Lindsay.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans draw a bit closer.
Well, what a first half he's had running the football. Another terrific run there, and this one finds the end zone.
Well, we know he's a guy who's capable of coming up with big plays in the running game, and his offensive line knows it as well. That keeps them motivated, looking for those extra blocks to give him room to run downfield.
On play action, Lawrence. He will find his man Chase complete. Touchdown! Jamar Chase with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for... The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves. I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Here's Joseph Charlton now as he's on to punt for Houston. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Jaguars offense ready to set up shop here again. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Lawrence. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Lawrence. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Fuck out of here. That was not a first down.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Going for it, here's Etienne. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's Lawrence.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Jaguars will extend their lead here just before. Lindsey now off the read option. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Watson. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That was some bull.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Watson on first down. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. Again, it's Watson. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
On 1st and 10, Watson. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. On 2nd down, it's Lindsey, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 94 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On 1st down, Watson. And his throw is incomplete. The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Watson. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A very important.
Now concede the touchdown.
They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. On second down, Etienne once more. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Three quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 16. Play action. It's Lawrence. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar and some discomfort down there on the field. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. We'll check on his status when we get back. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Made the quick throw there outside the numbers, and you can feel the thought process. They just wanted to get in his hands and let him make a play. But how about the job they did defensively to keep him bottled up? Instead, they tackle him for a loss.
And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. Touchdown! Jamar Chase, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Jags add on to their lead. On first down, it's Watson. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time?
He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man?
He's got a man complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And the Jags are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out.
Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, his 4th touchdown. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Jamar Chase, 26 yards. And the Jaguars are looking like they'll move to 6-1 as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Trying to shake off the interception from the last, and the Jags get to him as down he goes. Josh Allen, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. To try again after the sack, Watson. Throw left side complete. That's McLaughlin. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Here's Watson. And that's complete to Cooks. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 there, but it brings... Now ETN to start the drive. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow him down. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars have taken... Now a first down throw, Watson. This is caught, it's Cooks. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texans. Brandon Cooks. His 3rd touchdown now.
That's some bullshit. You better look at the film.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 98 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Lawrence. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Here's Watson. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. And hang on here. Freeman shaken up. Remaining on the ground after that last play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. After the sack on 1st down, Watson. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And now Watson throws another interception. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Defensive. Fresh off the pick six, it's Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Watson. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And that will be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like...
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad...
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Jaguars come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Jaguars, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll have another road date next week with the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
A week. 4 weeks. I just got him too, which truly sucks. But oh well. What happens? I ain't gonna have my best tackle. So 1, 2. Yeah, when I play Tampa Bay and shit. Alright, so let's pick up and let's add some depth to this O-line. Yep, O-line, no crybabies. O-line, have no mercy. O-line, take no prisoners. O-line, nothing less than the best. O-line, Burrow Pride till the day I die. 1, 2, 3, Pride. How about to give you a left guard, you can move in the right. I got a draft pick too. Say a fifth. You know what? I just want to go with what's name. Probably pick somebody up. What? I'm signing you. I'm changing your number though. You don't get the worst thing. I'm gonna give Nolan Smith that number. He can't have 4, so he's gonna wear 2. Kobe Dean. Oh, I want to change his number. Shall I move fast?